The Model Y is Tesla's best-selling vehicle. The car has more space and is able to carry 7 passengers with its optional third-row seats. In today's video, we're going to discuss the biggest flaws of the Tesla Model Y. Stay tuned to find out. Phantom braking. Looking at the website that accepts owner complaints, unpredictable phantom braking is the most popular reported issue of the Model Y. When the Model Y's autopilot, traffic-aware cruise control, or full self-driving features are engaged, the car suddenly slows down and sometimes bangs on the brakes even when there are no barriers around. Phantom braking is caused by the forward collision warning and the automatic emergency braking systems. These depends on the car's cameras and AI to figure out what's on the road. Early versions of the Model Y also had radars which work in coexistence with the cameras. When Tesla totally removed the radar system in May of 2021, complaints of phantom braking went up quite well. Phantom braking is also a predominant problem in the Model 3, but less so with the Model S and X because a lot more of these older cars were furnished with radar. But Tesla is also removing radar in newer editions of the Model X and Model S. Even after some recent recalls and software updates, Tesla has not fixed the phantom braking issues on their cars. Due to how risky the autopilot and adaptive cruise control systems are, many owners just don't use them at all. Tesla suggests stepping on the accelerator to override the automatic braking, but sometimes it's not as easy as it sounds, even if you're paying interest to what's happening on the road and driving the vehicle properly. Touchscreen goes blank. Touchscreen issues are a very common problem with the Model Y. Buyers have also complained about the main screen restarting on its own, or just turning off totally while driving. This is more than just a minor irritation since most of the car's settings and features can only be controlled through the touchscreen. The Model Y also doesn't have a tinge display or instrument group, so you'll definitely lose basic functions like the speedometer when the screen goes off. Suspension issues. Squeaks and creaks from the suspensions is a typical complaint with the Model Y, which represents all model years. Tesla has already issued a recall for 2020 and 2021 Model Y to tighten up loose suspension bolts in the front that could result in the annoying noises. Another common cause of the noises is the failing control arm, ball joint, or bushing. A lot of owners also argue that the Model Y's ride quality is a little too strong. Tesla also recalled to 2022 Model Y's to fix an issue where the front and rear suspension knuckles may fracture and impact the suspensions to fail completely. Well, the solutions to these issues is also available. Any mechanic can put your car on a lift to check if there are any loose bolts that needs to be tightened. If you take it to a Tesla service center, they might also reseal the ball joints or rebuild parts like the control arms or sway bars to take care of any disturbances and noises. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Windshield and glass issues. Another formal complaint with the Model Y is the quality of the glass used for the front and rear windshield, panoramic roof, and windows. Lots of owners have argued about wavy distortions in the Model Y's windshield and rear glass that can result in visibility problems and even dizziness in some cases. If you see a crack developing on your Model Y, take it to a service center so they can check if it was caused by a manufacturing flaw and can be replaced under warranty. Sometimes, Tesla will reject a warranty claim if the glass has been tinted. If the glass was harmed by external impacts, you'll have to pay out of the pocket. The windshield, glass roof, and rear glass should only cost around $1,000, which isn't actually that expensive. You can also use a windshield repair kit or have a professional do the repair, which should avoid the chip or crack from getting bigger. Condensations inside the tail light. Condensations and moisture building up inside the Model Y's taillights as well as the headlights and fog lights is another predominant issue. The Model Y basically uses a similar lights as the Model 3, which are also accountable to condensation problems. Most of the time, it just looks like a nice mist coating the glass, but there are lots of examples where the condensation's buildup is so serious that it looks more like water droplets. In some cases, the moisture can start pooling inside the light assembly and can harm the electronics. Based on the complaints, the issue appears to affect 2020 and 2021 Model Y's more often. Build quality and panel gap issues. Early builds of the Model Y had lots of criticisms concerning its all-around build quality. Modern vehicles are much better in this regard, but Tesla hasn't totally worked out all of the kinks yet. It's really hit or miss when it comes to the Model Y as well as any other Tesla. Some instances are near perfect, while others are still riddled with lots of random situations upon delivery. Some common quality problems you have to watch out for in the Model Y include rear hatch alignment, poor body panel fitment resulting in inconsistent panel gaps, off-center steering wheel, alignment issues, thin paint and overspray, random creaks and rattles, and leaky seals and weather stripping. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff.